Hello you beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Urvi and in today's video, as you might have already read from the title, I am going to create this smoky eye look for you guys, and of course I will teach you the techniques with which I have created this eye look and of course the entire look as well. So if that is something that you guys would be interested in, then please continue watching. So since we are doing a smoky and heavy kind of an eye, there is going to be some sort of fallouts. So we'll do our base later and we'll do our eyes first. So for eyes, we'll begin with our eyebrows because a smoky eye requires a good and defined eyebrow as well. So for eyebrow, I'm going to use this product from MyGlam. So it's a 2-in-1 kind of a product. It has liner on one side and a brow product on the other side. So I'll be using the brow powder, but I can't really use this kind of applicator. So I'll just take my own brush and just start filling my eyebrows. So both my eyebrows are now done, and now we'll start with the eyes. So before starting with the eyeshadow, I am going to apply a concealer. You can also go with an eye primer, but I don't own an eye primer. A concealer does the job for me. So I'm using this Camo concealer from e.l.f. So I'll just take a little amount and just apply it on both my lids, and also kind of just under my brows as well, to give them some better shape. So you don't need a lot because otherwise it will start creasing. I'm just taking a flat concealer brush and I'm just going to blend it all out. So my purpose for applying this concealer is that the product will stick better, the eyeshadows I mean, would stick better to the lid, and also it would give me a good base. So of course I have some kind of pigmentation and discoloration on my lid, just as every Indian girl I guess. So in order to get the full pigmentation of the colors and in order to get a good base for our dark eyeshadows, this is an important step. If you are doing some very casual or everyday kind of looks, then it's not essential that you do this. But since we are going for heavy eyes, smoky eyes, so that's why I've just applied a little bit of concealer. So if your concealer is very creamy, you can set this with a little bit of translucent powder. I'm just going to use this translucent powder from e.l.f. and just take the tiniest bit and apply it on the lids so that the concealer is set in place. So now we have the perfect base for our smoky eyes. So now let's begin with our smoky eyes. So for today's look, I'll be using this palette from Morphe X Jaclyn Hill collection from the Vault, and it is the Dark Magic variant. I'll just show you the colors in it. So as you can see, it's a very pretty palette and you can use it for doing many looks. But today I think I'll be using these 3 colors and a bit of highlighting with this shade. So let's begin. Many people have different ways of doing smoky eyes. Some of them like to start with a black on their lid first and then go upwards with a lighter color. Some of them like to start with a transition shade and then go into the black. So today I'm going to do the other way. That is, I'll start with a lighter transition shade because that's what I generally like to do with all my eyeshadows. Please note that I'm also learning and teaching you guys at the same time. So please bear a little with me. So now let's begin. So I'm taking a fluffy kind of a brush like this. And I'll start with this shade here. It's a very light taupey brown color. So I'll just start with a transition shade and just blend it on the crease line. Not going very high right now. If later we see the need, then we might go a little bit higher. So blending is the key to any eye look, but especially in this case when we are doing a smoky eye, we need a very good transition as well. So make sure you take your time with the blending. So now that our transition shade is in place, we'll go with a little bit of a darker brown. So next I'll be taking this brown. It's a little darker than I would prefer, but it's still doable. Please make sure you always dust the excess off. So with this darker shade, I'm going a little under the transition shade that we just applied. And be sure to limit this color only up till the outer V, and don't drag it a lot inside. You can make a V in the outer corner. So now that our browns are in place, we will dive into the black. So I'm using this darkest black color that is in here. It's a very beautiful black, matte black color. So again we'll start as though we are applying a liner. So we'll start very close to the lash line first and just build the color first. So don't drag this color a lot on up till your outer corner, just up till here, a little bit of wing, because after blending it is going to go further. So here I've taken a very small brush because I want a little bit of precision and I want to deposit the product well at first, and then we'll be blending it with a kind of fluffier brush than this. But right now I just need to place the product, so that's what I'm doing. Then you can slowly go higher, but not higher than your crease line. In fact, you should stop a little bit lower than your crease line, because after blending it is going to go up there. So as you can see, I have created a false cut crease kind of thing with a black color right here, and I haven't taken this shade up till my crease. My crease is here and the shade ends over here. So I'll just intensify the black a little bit more. So that's where we want our black to be the darkest, and now we'll start blending. So I'm taking a flat fluffy brush, and this is a little trick that I have learned very recently. So what I want to do is blend this black into the brown. So what I'll do is I'll take this black and this brown, I'll take both these shades and start blending. So on its own the colors are blending even before I touch them with my lid. Just dust the excess off and just start blending the edges. That way you will get a really good gradient effect. Don't worry if your black loses its intensity while blending, because we can always go back and build it up. Over here first we need to blend it very seamlessly, and don't even go very high than your crease line. Just limit this blending only up till your crease line, because if this brush also has a little bit of black, so if it goes real high it won't look good. So now the black line that you could see is now not visible at all. I have just blended it into the black, but now the black has lost a little bit of its intensity, and also we need a little more brown on the transition. So we'll do all that is needed now. So I'm taking the same brush, picking up the black again, and just placing the color again on top of the lid. So this is kind of a flat brush, so it is also easy to deposit color. So what I'm doing is just tapping. I'm not at all blending, because my goal over here is to deposit color and not to blend anything out, because we already did blend out the edges. I'm just intensifying the black. So it's very essential that your black should be a good quality black color, otherwise your smoky eye would not look as intense as you need it to be. Okay, so now the black is exactly where I want it to be at, and now I'll just blend the brown a little bit. So I feel like I want to go a little lighter than this brown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this brown with this peachish color that I have over here, and just I'm not touching the black at all over here. I'll just go above the black where I have the transition shade going. I don't know how much the camera is picking up, but instantly there was a boost of brown color over here. Before this I couldn't see enough brown for the transition. So right now I am almost blending the brown up till my brow bone, but don't worry, we'll be highlighting our brow bone, so it won't look as high. Okay, so now I'm quite happy with my top lid, so we'll just do our bottom lash as well. So I'm taking the same flat brush with which we blended our black, and without taking any excess product, I'm just going over my lower lash line. So I have just put the black in the lower lash line right now. I'll see later if I need a little bit of brown. I might add some brown in my lower lash line. But for now, this side of the eye is almost done. So we'll be doing the highlighter and everything after I finish both the eyes. But I'll just finish this other eye and be back. So both my eyes are now done. I'll just give you a closer look to how the blending and the colors look before any highlighting of any sort. And now we'll move on to highlighting our inner corner and our brow bone. So for highlighting, I'm using this shade from the same palette. It's kind of like a cool toned shiny metallic color. Just take a small brush. So it's very important to highlight your inner corners while you're doing smoky eyes, because the rest of your eye is quite dark, and your eyes need a little bit of opening up. So I've just highlighted quite heavily in my inner corner, and I think I'll take the same shade and just highlight the brow bone as well with this white eye pencil. So I just want to open my eyes a little bit more, so I'll just so that opens your eyes a little bit more. And now I'll be going with a liner. So I'm using the same 2-in-1 product that I used for my brow, and I'll be using the other side. So of course the liner won't be visible at all because we have done a jet black eyeshadow, but it is just to give a little bit of extra definition before applying lashes. So my liner is done, and of course you can't see much of a difference, but if you can see, my lash line looks a little bit more defined. So now we'll move on to mascara. I'll be attempting to apply falsies, but before that I'll just apply my mascara. So I'm not applying a very heavy or thick layer right now. So if you want, you can leave your eyes looking just like this, but I want a little bit of extra something for this look, so I am going to go ahead with falsies. So I'll just apply my falsies and I'll be right back. So I'm back after applying lashes. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, now you can see those are the lashes that I have applied. So now we'll quickly do our base, but before that I'm just taking a wet wipe and just wiping any excess that might have fallen off. And also I'm just giving a little bit of a definition to the outer V, so it gets a little sharpness. So now we'll begin with the primer. So I'm using this poreless primer from ELF, and I'm just taking that much and just basically applying it to the centers of my face first. Of course I have moisturized my skin before I started the video, so that's very important. Please do not forget to moisturize your skin. Now moving on to foundation, I'm using this one from Kiko Milano in the shade WB40. So it comes with an applicator like this. So I'll just dot it all over my face. I'm not taking a lot of product in the first go because this is a 2-in-1 kind of a foundation. So it has concealer as well as foundation properties. So I'll take a buffing brush like this and start blending. So along with this smoky eye look, I also wanted to go for kind of matte skin. and not very dewy skin, because it might take the attention away from the eyes. Also, it has a decent amount of coverage. So I'm not going to use any more foundation because it has given me a decent kind of coverage, but I can still see some spots, and I want to also brighten my under eyes. So I'm going for the same elf concealer that we used for our eyelids. Just taking a very little amount. I think you can see just how much I did use. Now I'll blend my under eye. Make sure you don't cover the eyeshadow that we have applied under the eyes. Now I just set my face with a setting powder. So I don't think I want a lot of setting on my entire face, but I do want to set my under eyes. I'm just blending it under my eyes. So it has given me kind of like a brightening effect as well. Also some around my mouth, because we have applied concealer over there as well. Now we'll move on to a bronzer. For bronzer, I'm using my new favorite, the Bahama Mama from The Balm. So for this look, I don't think I'll be using a lot of blush on my cheeks, because I don't want a lot of color on my face. That takes away the attention from smoky eyes. So I'm going a little heavy-handed with the bronzer, because I won't be applying a lot of blush. So to add some color back to our face, bronzer is the only thing. So the bronzer is now done, and I'm going to take a very nude kind of shade for my blush. So it's almost as though there is no blush, but I just want a little bit of something. You can hardly even see it on camera. So I think you can see it's a very mild color, and that's all the color that I wanted for my face. So the last thing left for the base is the highlighter. I'm not using a lot of highlighter, very little highlighter, just to give a kind of glow from within sort of a look. It's very difficult for me to not use a lot of highlighter, because I just love highlighter. So now the base is 100% complete, and the last step left is the lipstick, and it is going to tie my entire look together. So because we have quite dark eyes going, I want to do kind of like muted lips. So the shade that I'm using is this one. It's called Pie Hunt 17, and this is from the My Glam Liquid Lit collection. So right now the shade is really pretty, but I think we can use a little darker shade for the outline. So I'm using my Wet n Wild pencil in the shade Chestnut and just outlining my lips with it. So that's perfect. It has given my lips a nice definition, and of course it does not look very loud as well. So that's the final look.
I can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time.
I hope you guys enjoyed watching this easy tutorial for smoky eyes and of course the entire look. I also enjoyed making this video a lot and I loved how the look has turned out. It is exactly what I wanted it to look like. I hope you guys found this video useful. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and also hit the bell icon next to it so that you would be notified whenever I post a new video. Please like, share and comment down below what other looks would you like to see. I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, bye.